Today we are going to start our next exercise 3D because yesterday we have completed our exercise 3C. So let's begin our exercise 3D. And the first question is, find the least number which must be subtracted from each of the following numbers to make it perfect square. Means you want to find out a least number that when you will subtract from the following number you will get a perfect square, and the first A is 740. Okay, so first of all you find out the perfect square. First of all you factorize this 740, so do it by a long division method. So how you will solve this 740? This is the one pair and 7 is alone, so leave it. Now you want a number equal to 7 or less than 7 by multiplying the square of a number. Means 1 into 1 this will give you 1. 2 into 2 this will give you 4. Now check for 3 into 3 this will give you 9. So 9 is greater than 7. So go through with the 2 into 2 4. So write here 2, write here 2, 2 2s are 4. Now again you write this 2 here and just add them, you will get 4. Now when you will subtract this, you will get 3. 3 is a small number, so write down this pair also downside, 340. Now write a number after the 4 and multiply with the same number to get a number equal to 340 or less than 340. So when you will check, suppose after the 4 you write 5 and multiply with the same number 5, you will get 2 to 5. Okay, let's check for 4 7 into 7. When you will multiply this you will get 329, and when you will multiply for 8 it will give you a number greater than 340. So go through with this 7, right here 7 and here also 7, 3 2 9. Okay, and when you will subtract it you will get as a remainder 11. In our previous exercise you have seen that whenever you are finding out whenever you are solving a number by a long division method you will get a remainder 0, but here you are getting a remainder 11. Okay, that means if you are getting a remainder, that means the number is not a perfect square. 740 is not a perfect square because 740 is leaving a remainder. That means for being a perfect square number you required the remainder as 0. So you want this remainder as 0. How you will make this remainder 0? Suppose this is the extra number. Remainder means the extra number. If you will subtract this 740 by 11 you will get 729. Okay, you want to remove this remainder because if the remainder will become 0 the number will become a perfect square. So for removing the remainder just subtract the remainder from the given number. I want to repeat this line. For removing the remainder just subtract the remainder from the given number. Means 740 minus 11 because 11 is a remainder. This will give you 729. Means 729 is the number which is a perfect square. You can also check, this is your answer 729, but if you want to check your answer you can check that when you will factorize 729 you will get 27 as a perfect as a square root of 729. Means when you will multiply 27 into 27 you will get 729. That means 729 is a perfect square. And what is the least number you have subtracted? The least number you have subtracted is 11. In the same way, next question 7926. First of all you find out the perfect square by the long division method. So when you will solve you will get 5 as a remainder. You will get 5 as a remainder. You want to remove this remainder. So for removing the remainder just subtract the remainder from the number, given number 7926 minus 5. This will give you 7921. 7921 is the perfect square that when you will factorize 7921, you will not get any remainder. You will get a remainder as 0. 7921 is a perfect square. 7921 will be your answer. And what is the least number you have subtracted? 5 is the least number that you have subtracted to make 7926 as a perfect square. Clear? Next, question number 2 is find the least number which must be added. In the previous question, it was subtracted and here it is added to each of the following numbers to make it a perfect square. Okay, so the B question is A and C will be your homework. Okay, 3 question was there, A, B, C. I am taking question number B. A and C will be your homework. You try it by yourself. So 1840. First of all, by the long division method, you do a factorization. 1840. Start making pair from the unit digit. This was the one pair. This will be one pair. Now 18. You want a number less than 18 or equal to 18. So 3 into 3 will give you 9. 4 into 4 will give you 16. And 5 into 5 will give you 25. But 25 is greater than 18. So go through with the 4. So here 4, 4, 16. Write here 4 also and just add, you will get 8. When you will subtract, you will get 2. And write the pair downside to 40. Now after the 8, write a number and with the same number you multiply to get a number less than 240 or equal to 240. So 8, after 8 write 2 and multiply with the same number 2. You will get 164. Okay, and check for 3. When you will multiply it by 3, you will get 249. 249 is greater than this, so go through with the 2. Write here 2, here also 2, and this will be 164. When you will solve this, you will get a remainder. Okay, here you can see when you will subtract, you will get a remainder 76. That means 1840 is not a perfect square because it is leaving a remainder. Here it is written 1840 is not a perfect square. We need to find the least number that must be added to 1840 so as to get a perfect square. So how you will get? Here 42 square is less than 1840. Why? Because it is leaving a remainder. Here as you can see, here what is? Here 42, and when it is giving a 42, it is leaving a remainder. That means you can say that when you will square a 42, this will less than 1840. Okay, and what is the number after 42? After the number 42, it is a 43. Okay, but when you will do 43 square, this will always greater than 1840. Let's remember one thing here. 40, when you will do 42 square, this will always less than 1840. But what after the 42 is the 43. When you will do a 43 square, this will always greater than 1840. Here I have written in this line. Clear? That means the number to be added is 43 square minus 1840. Why? Because 43 square is greater than 1840. So when you will do a square, you will get this and this, means 9. Okay, 9 is your answer. That means 1840 was your question. Okay, and this is not a perfect square. So here you can say when you will add 9 in it, you will get 1849, and when you will do a long division method of 1849, this will leave a remainder 0. Means this is a perfect square. Means 9 is the least number which must be added to this to get a perfect square. In this line, maybe you all will have a doubt. Here in this line, here you are getting 42. Okay, remember one thing. When you will do 42 square, this will always be less than 1840. Okay, and after 42 it is a 43. After 42, 43 is a number. When you will do a 43 square, what is the 43 square? 1849. So 1849 is greater than this number, na? That is I am writing is always greater than 1840. That means 43 is greater than this number. So subtract the square of 43 from this number. You will get a least number which must be added in 1840 to get a perfect square. 9 is the least number which when you will add to 1840, it will give you 1849, which is a perfect square. Third question is 4,225 soldiers are arranged in different rows so that there are as many rows as the number of soldiers in a row. Find the number of row. Whenever this type of question is given, you need to find out a square root. 4,225 soldiers are there, okay, and they are arranged in different rows. There are as many rows as the number of soldiers, so you need to find out the number of rows. First of all, the number of soldiers is given 4,225. So find out the square root of this number. You will get the number of rows. So 4225 can be written as under root 65 into 65. We need to find out a square root. That's why we are writing a square root symbol. 65 into 65. Now this is the one pair, and from the each pair only one digit you have to write. I have taught you in the previous exercise that if 2 into 2 is there, this is the one pair, and from the each pair you write only one digit, 2. In the same way here, from the 65 this is the one pair, and from this you write only one. That means 65 is the answer. So there were 65 rows which consist in all 4225 soldiers. Whenever this type of question is given, you just find out the square root, you will get your answer. Question number 4 will be your homework. Question number 5. A club collected rupees 7,225 for a charity. Each member contributed as many rupees as there were members of the club. How many members does the club have? Here there were number of members. Okay, so the solution is what is the total money collected? The total money collected is this. So just find out the square root of the number 7225. You will get the members of the club. 7225, when you will square root 7225, this you can also do by the prime factorization method, or either you can solve it by the long division method. It is up to you. Okay, so when you will solve, you will get this 85 into 85. This is the one pair, and from this pair you just write only 185. Okay, that means 85 members does the club have. Whenever this type of question is given, just find out the square root, you will get your answer. So only 5 questions were there in your exercise 3D. So your exercise 3D completes here. Solve all the remaining questions of the exercise. Thank you.